as I walk and as I run to every casino in the state. Roads that have curves or are straight, hit 'em all, Nevada.
Welcome one and all. It is now day 6 here in wonderful Las Vegas. And the big question is, how much am I really going to get done today? Because I have some stops to make. First of all, I got a late start because I needed to do some editing and send it up to YouTube. And of course, I got another copyright strike. Now, these copyright strikes, they're incidental and they're not officially charged. And then I have them fix it, which they do, and they do a good job at that. But it all takes hours. It takes hours to do everything. And so, roll with the punches. I'm learning as we go. I'm learning. I understand that. But I'm also going to be very hyper sensitive as to the copyright things. And one of the things that has helped when I did have to do a copyright problem on the video is mine being able to do a voiceover. But as if you've watched my previous videos, you know that my microphone died. So for my laptop. So I am now heading out to buy and hope that they have a microphone for my laptop. I have no idea. I'm going to go there and find out. After that, I also need to go buy some new tennis shoes because I'm still wearing cement shoes. If you watched my video 2 part 1. I think so far in this trip, the thing that has surprised me the most, of course, is how long it takes to do the editing. But also the little things that come up that are unexpected. But I think that's all part of the process, kind of part of the fun, is learning as you go. Well, here we are at our first casino of the day, day 6. Does it look like a casino? No. What is this place? Well, it's Ellis Island, and they're doing some massive expansion, so it don't look like much, but it is a very popular casino with locals and, tourists alike. So let's go ahead and take a look and let's make our bet. Well, here we are. It's very busy. It's only 9 in the morning, but it's always such a popular casino. And I've got a pit boss looking at me very strangely. Can't tell if I'm just talking to a friend or if I'm videotaping in his sacred casino. Let's go take a walk here. This place has always been packed. I used to come here when it was just a really small little building for their famous steak dinner here at the Village Pub, which is only, at that time, I think it was like $5.95 and you got a complete steak dinner. Now, mind you, the steak was extremely small, but it was still, it was still a tasty dinner and it was really cheap. And I'm sure it's not that cheap anymore, but they still have it as a leader. There's the bar. Let's see, the front yard. Oh, it's got all these people learning to play. Oh, that's all it is. Just nowhere else to go. All right, I gotta turn around and find a machine to bet. Well, I'm going to play the Little Shop of Horrors once again. I gotta tell you something. I just realized, now that I'm in the casino, I left my glasses in the room. And I have a lot of spare glasses. I brought like 4 pair. They're all in my room, back at the Gold Coast. But my sunglasses are, bifocal types, and I can wear my sunglasses, but Oh well, I'm just gonna have to do my best. So what happened here was I put the $40 in, if you notice, and leaned a little too hard and hit that max bet. So all right, it's okay. Back down to the 75 cents I'm used to. If I hit a bonus, you know the drill. So the Little Shop of Horrors was an absolute horror. Didn't get any good I lasted a long time. I shouldn't say that. I did last a long time. I got, you know, a couple of the video wilds and stuff, but it didn't work. Last few days, the first machine I played, I actually came away a little bit of a winner, but not this time. I'm debating what to do about my glasses situation. Should I go back to the hotel and get them, or just use my sunglasses while I can? I'll think about it. All right, shall we move on? Much more to come. Well, got back into the car and had some good news. I've got my glasses. Well, that's not great news. I have my glasses and, you know, some pens and things. How did I do that? Well, because my mama raised me to always hang my shirts up. When I change clothes, I took my shirt and I hung it up in the car here because I wouldn't be using it again for a few days. And lo and behold, there were my glasses and my tablet that I keep all my information on, and they were all there. The reason I even thought of that is because when I lost my money on the Little Shop of Horrors there in Ellis Island, I reached for my tablet to write down the results, and the tablet wasn't there. So I immediately knew it was probably in the shirt. Unfortunately, because I hung the shirt up in the car, it's here. I have my glasses, I have my tablet, I have my pens. I'm good to go. All I need now is to win some money. All right, so I think the next stop is going to be Best Buy. And we'll cross our fingers that they have a microphone for my laptop. Well, once again, I was wrong. This is going to be a running pattern with me. Is I think I'm going to go someplace, and then all of a sudden I see something and I go, oh, wait a minute, I got to go there. Next on the agenda as I'm approaching it is the Silver Sevens, which used to be Terribles, and before that, the Continental. And I do, of course, I go back to when it was the Continental. A real dump. And I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Pretty much of a dump. And then Terribles took over, they improved it, they put in a really good cafe, they gave some pretty good deals in that or really good deals in that cafe, if I remember right. Had some, matter of fact, I think a friend and me, we used to go up there for no other reason but to have breakfast at the cafe, because it was so good. And then it became Silver Sevens, and I got a card, I played there. Immediately I was getting comps for rooms and for free play. They were very liberal, so I took advantage. I got a room. I think I've stayed there 3 times in total. The rooms aren't very nice. They're okay, you know, but there's some things that are broken here and there, you know, and it was enough. It was clean, okay, but the Wi-Fi was horrible, and you know, you just felt like you're in a motel. So I did stay there on a couple of occasions when I needed to fill in a hole and I needed one night somewhere. So I stayed. So, you know, it was okay. It was okay. I'm going to take my camera here. I'm going to double. I'm actually filming with my. There it is. Okay, with my iPhone while I'm filming. So I'm double filming here. That way I can show you, you know, the beginning. All I have to do is be sure I don't do this too often and, you know, get into a wreck or something. I'm going to be very careful. All right, so we've got some people. This is kind of funny. I'm going to turn right, and these people that are here crossing the street, they are just the types that just take their sweet time. They don't pick up the pace at all. Is it just me? Yeah, it's probably just me. All right, I'm in the Silver Sevens now, and I got to tell you, I walked in and at the desk, the security desk, I don't know, is it something in the way I look? But he would not take his eyes off me. I would turn and he would turn and he would look at me and try to make me nervous. I don't know what he was doing, but I'm kind of hidden right now. What I should, the only thing I really want to mention that's interesting here is their, I don't know, their bar and not a soul there. But if you can see him, I'm gonna, because I don't want to get in the way of that security guy. Maybe I can go up a little bit. All right, there we go. Every one of their tables, every single one of them, are the type that have little monitors in front. So they're basically all electronic. Though they have a dealer, they're not open, so I don't really know how they work. But every one of them, no regular table games. So kind of interesting. That was a little bit different. I've never seen that before. Their sports book is over there, but I don't know if I can get over there. It probably doesn't matter.
The winning number is 28 black even.
Well, if you didn't hear that, I am hitting the roulette again. Oh, it just did a black. Should I? No, of course I'm not. I'm going to stay with black. $20 on black.
Place your bets, please.
Bets have been placed, young lady.
No more bets, thank you.
All right, I need a black followed by a black. Oh, it's spinning. Let's see if I can get it out here. Red. I can't.
The winning number is 25 red odd.
I can't believe I lost. Oh boy. So let me tell you what just happened to me. I left the Silver Sevens and I was heading to Tuscany, but I accidentally passed Tuscany. Doesn't matter. I was on the phone. I can go back. And I thought, okay, I'll just go to Best Buy now. So I know it's on Maryland, so I go to Maryland, turn right, and then I'm suddenly at Tropicana, so I somehow missed it. So I went to, here's the problem. I went to the Google app, the maps, who is the most reliable app I've ever owned. They're just terrific. And I put in Best Buy nearest me, plugged it in, and I followed the directions. It told me to go west on Tropicana, and get this, Google Maps sent me to the airport.
At the next light, turn right.
I've got it going again. Literally, Terminal 1 of the airport, and said, you have arrived. Now, I'd never done that before. And I looked again to make sure it actually said Best Buy, and it did. So I don't understand what happened there. It's never happened. Well, anyway, I'm putting it in again, as you probably just heard. And cross your fingers, Best Buy is going to be the next place.
Turn right onto East Flamingo Road.
You probably heard that. I'm going to turn right on East Flamingo Road. Hopefully, I'll actually be at Best Buy. And also, let's double our fingers, like this, and hope that they actually have a mic for me for my laptop, and this hasn't all just been in vain. We shall see. So, why the video of the Easter Bunny, you might ask? Well, that is because I am in the Galleria Mall. Now, why would I be in the Galleria Mall? Well, that would be because I finally was able to get rid of my cement shoes, and I bought some new shoes. Finally. So anyway, a little detour, and now I'm back on the road, and I'm heading back to Flamingo. I better not say where I'm going, because every time I do that, I end up changing my mind. I will say this: I stopped at a Jackpot Johanna's. What is it? Jackpot somebody. Joni's. Jackpot Joni's. Went in, and there's about 15 machines. I also went into a Dottie's earlier, and they were about the same. So here's something I'm going to make. Let me turn this around. I have decided I am going to make an executive decision, and I'm going to stop trying all of these Jonies and Dotties. If I get wind, here we'll have this guy for our background. If I get wind, have him over my shoulder. If I get wind of one that is large, large enough to warrant me playing at, I'll do that. But pretty much, they're not. And I've been getting in of the car, getting out of the car, getting into the car, getting out of the car, and getting into the car, going in, going out, going in. It's just too much. I think I'm just going to make that executive decision. I'm not going to go any more Dotties or any more of the Jackpot Jonies. They're just too small. All right, but I will continue with everybody else. I'm sure there'll be a couple of small ones that I won't know who they are, and I'll go in, they'll be small too. But at least I'm going to save that little bit of time. I think you understand. All right, we're going to say goodbye to our friend on my right here and head on out. Well, I am back on the road. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm going on Sunset. I am going to go to the casino that I have been trying to get to for 3 days. No construction interference, no police work interference. I think I'm actually going to get there. And it's not really going to be all that big of a deal, but you know what? It's there and I wanted to get to it. Didn't want to have anything on my list that I'd have to worry about when I came back again. So let's turn around here. You can probably see it. It's called the Klondike, and it was called something else, but whoever took it over, they took it over a little while ago. I have their slot card. I've been here a couple times before. It's a small little neighborhood casino, but it's in a weird area because there's really no houses or anything here. But we're going to give it a good shot, put in our bet, and see if I can get on the winning track. I haven't won yet today, so you know what I'll do? I'm going to play video poker because I know I'm going to at least take some money back. It's the only thing I can think that's going to be good about that. All right. Alright, you can see it's got a lot of nice games in it. Some lightning links. It's very nice. Got a center bar right there. Center bar. They have a little tiny sports book. Guess you prefer to say it's fairly clean. Really nice. Alright, best game here. Bonus 7.5. Got my $25 loaded up. Here we go. Ace of the king. Alright, be back. Well, not going so good. I got 2 more to go. I only have $15, so it's not really good, right? I did have 1 straight. That's all. Alright, couple of 4s. And a king. Oh my goodness. Alright, $12.50. We'll count this as 13 because I went below last time. But it's something. Well, here I am. Where do you say? Back downtown again. Why, you ask? Well, that is because, well, I forgot 2 casinos. My good friends Martin and Terry both texted me and said, hey, what about the California and Main Street station? And I went, oh my gosh. That's right. Now, I could have picked him up on my return trip to Vegas after going around the state. But you know, I thought I would be done with downtown, but I'm not. So it appears I'm heading back to the wonderful place where marijuana completely fills the air. Ugh, the smell is something terrible during the day. That's why I like coming early in the morning because all the pot smokers aren't up yet. But that's what it is. All right, here we go. Let's get over to the California. Well, I'm here at the Grand and Pizza Hut, and you might be saying, wait, haven't you already been here? And the answer is yes. No, I'm not here for the $3 hot dog and beer. No, I'm not here for the Pizza Rock. I am, however, back to the scene of the crime where I stepped in the cement, which is right there. Ugh. Okay, and it's dry now, by the way. And somehow, you know, they're kind of on the outskirts now. They're down from the plaza, and so it's kind of easy for me to have forgotten them. And you know, the truth is, I could have picked them up when I make my return trip to Las Vegas, when I make the circle and I do the north end of the north end of the strip. I could have caught them then. But you know what? It's a weird day today. This is day 6. I did get my shoes and my mic. See, did I already tell you that? Probably have. I'm getting old. I am repeating myself. But yeah, so it's just basically a lot of errands, a lot of driving, and I'm back downtown, and let's see how it goes. I could use some wins, don't you agree? I could use some wins. So for those of you who may not be familiar, the California sits right across the street from the Circa. So why didn't I think about it then? I don't know. But whatever, let's just get in there and make our bet, shall we? Well, here we are in the California at a machine that I and my friends have played many, many, many times. It's an old machine. Don't know how much longer they're gonna last, but this is Ugly Deuces. It's very hard to find where they paid 80 for the straight flush. No, 80 for the 5 of a kind and 50 for the straight flush. So that's higher than Not So Ugly. So these is called Ugly Deuces. Actually, full pay Deuces Wild are extinct, at least in Las Vegas to my knowledge. But this is the next best thing. So let's put our, whoop, come back here. How dare you? How dare you? All right, I'm gonna put in my $25 and do my 20 hands and see if I can catch some deuces. Here we go. For those of you who are not familiar, you have to get 3 of a kind or higher to win any money back. 3 of a kind gets your money back, and then it goes up from there. So there we go. But there's all the deuces. So what you want to see on that deal is, you know, deuces or at least a pair, so you've got a shot. Here we go. I need deuce or queen. Got none. Here's hand number 2. Nothing. Don't hold any of those. All right, I'm gonna go through the 20 and then be back with you on the last 2 hands. And this is why I like this game. I was dealt 4 to a wild royal. I needed either the king of diamonds or another deuce, and I would get paid 125 quarters. This is only on my 7th hand, and I've got 13 more to go. All right, I've played 19. I'm about to play my 20th hand, as you see. So let's hope for some deuces on the dealt. There's 4s. Okay, now we need another 4. We need 4s or deuces, or, you know, a pair. Here we go. All right, so there you go. Our cash out is 46.25, which will round down to 46. That was a good session, good time. Thank you, California. And I'm on now to the next one. All right, we're still in the California. For those of you unfamiliar, the way that you get to the Main Street station from the California is you come up these escalators, and in the second floor here, this is where, when they used to have tournaments, and I played in quite a few of them, they used to be right there. Now they're just machines because tournaments are also going the way of the buffets, at least for roulette low rollers. We have a chocolate little store there. We have, when you're in the morning, this is the only place you can get your ice cream, or your coffee, and your ice cream, but coffee and ice cream. But over here, I tell you what, this is the Aloha specialties, because the California does specialize in the Hawaiian people. And if you are hankering for some Spam, just about every dish in there, you got your Spam. So I've had it a couple times. I like it. I don't mind it, but I don't go out of my way. I shouldn't forget about the nuts and the egg, the nuts and the candy right there. All right, never enough nuts in Las Vegas, I'll tell you that. All right, and then we have your usual gift shop, where everything is triple the cost of the souvenir shops. All right. Well, something closed. I don't remember what was here. What was here? Gift shop? Nope, don't remember. All right, so then you walk through this hall, and oh, guess what? All of the trophies are gone. Huh? Used to have a whole bunch of plaques up here. They've taken those down.
Yes? Yeah.
And you come across this bridge, and you're coming across Main Street. Right there. Let's go to the other side. Here's the other side of it. Ladies are having a great time. All right, there's Main Street with the Plaza, Circa, and great, just a great way. Now coming up here is another one of those shots that, like the shot coming down the escalator from the New York, or to New York, second to casino level. They've got that here as well. So as soon as I come down these steps, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, notice I'm not looking at the camera. I am looking at the steps. Look at the old man learn. Old dogs can still learn new tricks. All right, and here it is. The famous shot coming down Main Street Station. And I tell you what, this is a beautiful, beautiful casino. I've stayed here many times. They used to, again and again, I say it over and over. They used to be very liberal with the comps, and I got free rooms here all the time. They weren't the greatest rooms, but they were fine. And that one particular story I'm going to share is that I lived in Pine Valley when I was teaching. For the 20 years I was teaching, I lived in Pine Valley. And now Pine Valley is in the mountainous area of the San Diego County. And we would occasionally, every year, we would get fires, you know. So on a few times there would be a mandatory evacuation. And I was never worried about Pine Valley. I don't know, I just thought because it was such a posh sort of neighborhood that the firefighters go out of their way to make sure no one got to it. But anyway, I had to evacuate. Now, the nice thing about fire evacuation is that they're not planned. You know, I thought I was going to be going to teach, but I didn't go teach. I got to go, and what am I going to do? I have to go somewhere. I know. I'll go to Las Vegas. And sure enough, check my postcards, you know, my mailers, and there it was. Good old Main Street Station. So while everyone was staying in cruddy motels or barging in on friends, I was able to enjoy beautiful Las Vegas for 3 days. All right, this is the Foreheads Bar. It is a fantastic bar. Many friends of I, you know, have stayed here and played. They used to have 9-6 Jacks, and we would play. They have fantastic homebrew beer, really good. Of course, the 9-6 Jacks are gone, and they used to have every 4 of a kind. You got a scratcher, and those scratchers, though they were always $1 and $2. Supposedly, there were some high denominations, but I never saw them. And of course, they took that out too. Gee, I'm sounding like such a downer, but the truth is, they really have taken the bargain out of Las Vegas, you know, and it's just sad. It's sad for the future. It's not sad for me because you know what? I was here during the good times. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that when I go to the Caesars properties when I return to Las Vegas. But anyway, I need to do my thing here and play a game. Let's see. I see blackjack, I see craps, and I see roulette. I am a glutton for punishment. Come on, I need a whole string of black plays here. Let's give it a try. All right, the last number was black. I didn't get in on time. Let's see. Oh my gosh, only 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, did I get it on time? I guess I did. Well, can they do me 2 blacks in a row? Please do 2 blacks. I would love to win. Get a black. I'll start evening out these odds. It's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning. Alright, that's good. Double frickin' zero. Oh my god. Oh well.